What's good, everybody? This is Zach here, back with another video. Today's focus is going to be slightly different. We are going to talk about everybody's favorite subject, and that is foam rolling, specifically of your lower body. Foam rolling has become extremely popular in physical therapy settings. It's also become increasingly popular in commercial gym settings. So I just want to give you guys a couple general recommendations for foam rolling and why it is important. First, with the recommendations, the research suggests 30 to 60 seconds per side per muscle group is a good number to shoot for. It's not too much time. You should be able to roll out your entire body in 10 minutes or less. You really need to pay attention to tender spots. So look for areas in those muscles that are very, very tender to pressure. When you do find a spot, try to hang out and pause for 15 to 30 seconds or until the pain fades away. Another recommendation, and this is something you'll see really frequently, a lot of people when they foam roll go way too fast. So make sure you're going nice and slow. Also, rolling each area of your body should be done 2 to 3 times per week, minimum. If you have areas that are really, really sensitive and really, really tight and tender, you should be spending nearly every day on those areas. Finally, pay attention. Where you are most sore and tender will tell you a lot about your own individual soft tissue and stretching needs. And if you are stretching, always foam roll before you stretch. You want to actually undo those knots in your musculature before you try to lengthen out the muscle. So I'll just walk you guys through real quick what a typical lower body foam rolling session looks like for me. First off, we're actually up in the mid-back area, so this is your thoracic or T-spine. I'm spending some time here because with any sort of squatting movement, you want to have really, really tall posture. You want to be able to keep your chest up during squat, so that's why I do spend time on my T-spine. Next, I actually drop the roller all the way down towards my calves. As you can see here, I'm massaging my calves, turning my feet left and right so I can hit the outside, the inside, and straight down the middle, all the way down to the ankle and up to just below the knee. Next, we have hamstrings. This muscle group's hard to get into with a traditional foam roller, but you will find, especially the inside part of your hamstring is usually pretty tender. So make sure you roll that out. If you don't get a lot of tenderness, just stack your legs, cross one over the other. Next, I'm rolling out my glutes. I have very sensitive, very tight glutes, so you see I spend a little extra time here just extending the leg. I'm working on my right hip right there, and now I'm going to come to my left hip. For those who are a little more flexible, you can actually take the leg you're rolling out and fold your ankle over the opposite knee. That'll give you a little bit more stretch there, and you'll be able to hit the muscles of your outer hip a little bit better. But for me, it's so tight, I don't even need to do that. This area is sensitive regardless. So after the glutes, I'm coming to my IT band and my lateral quad. So I'm rolling up to just below the hip bone, down to just above the the outside of my knee. So rolling back and forth, you can see I turn over a little bit, so now this is going to be lateral quad, back and forth. Try to make sure your elbow stays under your shoulder as best you can. Don't want any shoulder pain. Switching over to my left side, you can see on this side I actually cross over my top leg. That puts a little bit more pressure from the roller into the muscle. So finding a way, if you aren't getting or finding very sensitive areas, try to stack one limb on top of the other, and that should do the trick. Finally, I am right here rolling out my adductors. So this is your inner thigh. First, I start with my legs straight, and I'm working halfway up and then down to the inside of my knee. And then next, bend the knee and work from your groin to that halfway mark. So back and forth, 2 distinct spots. Switching over to the left, same thing. Extend the leg out halfway down to the inside of the knee. Back and forth. Really try to relax the muscles. You don't want to tense up. You don't want to guard against the roller, so make sure you actually try to really relax. That'll help you sink deeper into the muscle. And then finally up into the groin area, down halfway, back and forth. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Like this video if you enjoyed the content. Also, make sure to comment. I want you guys to get involved. If you do have any questions about foam rolling, I'd be happy to answer it. If you want me to go into a more in-depth video on the why of foam rolling, let me know in the comments. So, until next time, guys, I am out. Have a great day. We will see you in the next video.